back in, gonna hit the elevator, gonna go check out AWE. But first, friend,
Gotta be methodical.
Arish,
Clean out
got anything new?
Man,
I forgot to check last time.
I'd be working in the executive sector. Look at me now, Ma.
Look at you, executive instead of security. Yeah, nothing new.
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Yep. So I don't know what this will entail,
Careful
but
out there, Director.
no problem.
Darkness engulfed the elevator.
Oh, there he is.
There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. There was a distress call.
Typing away at something.
Faden sensed a drowning man.
Why are you?
Hunger in the dark.
Why are you narrating?
Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh?
Okay.
I should check this out.
Well, that evolved. Yeah, I have mods to burn. Shield energy cost. I have a lower one. Burn those. Energy renewal on melee kills. Energy gain from taking shield damage. Oh, that's different because that's when I'm getting hit while using my shield, so that's slightly better than the usual take damage, gain whatever, which is just useless. Ooh, rate of fire for spin that I never use. I mean, let me take a look at everything. What do I not have? Well, yeah, spin is. Oh, I've replaced the wrong one. Whoops. Spin is just I can't do anything with it. I can burn that one. I can burn this one. Enraged ammo refund. Ammo recovery on taking his charge damage. No, thank you. The new mods are like, they're pretty much worthless if I'm honest. It's like, oh, you'll recover when you take damage, except enemies do like 3,000 damage. Like, I don't want to take hits. Why would you make me take hits and give bonuses to that? It just doesn't feel thought out, like, at all. Energy gain from headshots. I mean, that's nice, too. But, nah. Let me check out that new one from Wake. Faden, Rise the Elevator. Are you narrating the DLC?
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there.
Are you actively making the DLC?
Presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too.
Ooh, he is narrating
Polaris didn't
everything.
flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape.
I'm bothered that you
She sensed something else too.
finger type and
A
not
hunger in the dark.
use your entire hand.
Unlike the hostile resonance.
It bothers me a lot, actually.
She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector. Faden pressed the button.
I didn't do that yet.
The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
It does bother me that he's two-finger typing and not typing properly. It bothers me a lot more than it should. But interesting. Is he responsible for the whole story? Did he create Jesse? I think I went over this before. With the whole, like, a writer is either connected to a different plane of existence and narrating that, or a writer creates the world and that comes to life in a different world. That whole, like, parallel world idea, which I adore. It's like chicken and the egg, but you're dealing with existential topics instead of just evolution. What came first, the writer or the written? So we'll see. Or maybe we won't. Or maybe that'll be addressed in Alan Wake 2. I don't know. They basically used this to announce it, didn't they? Which is probably, again, why I should play the Alan Wake games. I own them. I do own them at this point. I think I didn't before, and then... well, no, I know I didn't before, but I think between last time I stated that and now, I got them, so... haven't stated it yet. Hello? Yep, that's a new zone. I gotta cross a fire break, though. Alright, let's get to the sector head office, I guess.
Hello? Anyone here? Guess not.
Now, I know they reuse assets, but this reminds me a lot more of the,
Seems a lot more crowded.
the Lost
than the
sector
rest of the bureau.
that was in the other place, underground. Alright, what do we got here? Missing agents. That's not the button. Oh, that's not the button either. Wow. It's only been like a minute. But I'm already forgetting how to do all the things. Missing agents. Mr. Kirkland, here are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead, from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor. Researcher Erza Cruz. Agent Caroline Dempsey. Agent Lindsay Malcolm. Agent Charles Murray. Agent Derek Shaw. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You will be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and only the hard copies of reports exist behind the firebreak. They're lost, I'm afraid. No, we lost records! We can't lose records! It's so hard to keep track of things if you lose records. Darling investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation... words. Internal investigation D0845 was launched into the ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of anonymous blank regarding inhumane treatment of a blank currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of blank sector personnel seemed to be wholly unaware of any such blank contained there. One blank contained the blank's codename to be blank, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were suddenly blocked from entering the blank research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether the non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. That's always tough. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into research. Yeah, can you treat something humanely if it's not even distinctly human, or even humanoid? Casey inquiry. Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author, Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. Special Investigator Gleason. Ah, I wonder if Alan Wake is in fact a mystical magical author that creates and shapes reality, did he create this detective to be like, find me? Because it sounds like he's also writing Jesse to be like, I need someone superpowered to come get me. Cauldron Lake update. To Chief Investigator Dennis, it happened again, third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our blank. Could be raccoons, the locals certainly complain about them enough, but why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I got a bureau tech going on to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on blank lake? I mean, I assume it's Cauldron Lake, if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this blank hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Sincerely, Agent Estevez. Boy, I don't know what's going on there, but sounds like they got a raccoon problem. Look at this lore. Staffing issue. Mr. Dennis. So, yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff! If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing, and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managed to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in that sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not still be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. Mr. Dennis is, having some trouble. Also, they don't have enough people to work, but they have too many people for the sector. That's hard times. Resignation letter. Oh, is this Kirkland resigning? It is. Blank of blank 2019, to whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's blank. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame the situation on our... Ooh, that's a long thing. Blank, who has routinely ignored my request for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the blank loose inside. I will never forget the screams of the brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The blank has failed its agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. Is it the director? Did we just abandon this and lose people? And, like, it's just gotten worse? 'Cause that sounds like it. Tractor supplement. Oh my god, it's a tractor! I felt like I found the tractor before, but apparently I didn't, looking at the list here. But, supplementary materials. Oh, the Bullruff tractor. Or Burrow tractor. I don't know how to read that. Burrow? Burruff? I hate the English language. Note, miscommunication led to local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. I guess I'm gonna go with Burrow. Oh, we examined the body and not the actual... Oh, no, the local coroner examined it when he wasn't supposed to see it. Case summary, a 33-year-old man found dead on his property, per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's office also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Autopsy finding, blunt force injuries to the head, laceration to the left cheek and ear, blunt force injuries to the extremities, dislocation of the right knee, complete avulsion of the upper extremity associated with fracture of the proximal right humerus. Ow. Extensive trauma, abdominal region. A complete avulsion of multiple organs including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of the large and small intestine, all missing from the scene. It is in my opinion that Mr. Burrow's death is not the result of a mechanical accident as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with animal attack. Ah, I see. He's like, yeah, the authorities said it was a mechanical accident, but this doesn't look like it. And we're just like, you weren't supposed to see that. That's not part of your job. I mean, it is your job, but you're not supposed to see it. Please move. Please move. Thank you. Please move. You have to wait. Keystone inspection. Mr. Kirkland, we stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE, like you asked. I'm sending my report directly to you, and try to keep on lid on this Grumman Morales desertion issue. Oops, 2 guys deserted? We didn't find any sign of them here. Given their records, it is possible they've switched teams like you suspected, but I don't think that's the case. An event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. Reminds me of the Ordinary case, but that was just the adults if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in the shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, could you send a team of guys out here to cordon this place off and maybe get the comms guy working on a cover story? Sincerely, Agent Keenum. Oh, did we have deserters? But it turns out maybe they weren't deserting. Maybe things went badly. Alright, I'm getting a lot of pings, which is bothering me. I can also just go through here just in case. I need a battery. Where's a battery? I saw one, didn't I? Didn't I see a battery? I mean, there's the one plugged in there, but... that was not a battery then. Alright, maybe I didn't see a battery. Anyway, there's stuff in here. The reading continues. Ethics Investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, Internal Investigation P-1429 was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate Program by the Federal Bureau of Control. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation, declassified by Mr. Kirkland, both painted an alarmingly clear picture of systematic blank and blank. Blank were brought into the oldest house and placed under blank examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic blank of paranaturally inclined blank. Probably paranaturally inclined children, because they're kidnapping kids and being like, hey, you want powers? Oh no, we ruined your psyche. Not only is this in breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human ethics. This investigation team unequivocally blank the Prime Candidate Program and recommends that it be blank immediately. So yeah, Prime Candidate Program is bad. Stop doing it. It's bad ethically, it's bad functionally. Is this the stairs? It is. I didn't have to break through everything, but I did anyway. Ah, tractor procedures. Item is not in Bureau custody. None known. Oh no, where is it? A Frank Elk. Frank Elk, not John Deere. Olive green. Dried blood on the grill when last seen. Item is capable of vocalized responses, or growls, and unmanned locomotion. Considered highly aggressive and dangerous. Oh, does it exhibit, like, animal characteristics? Is it eating people? Did it come from the Cars universe? Is Disney in on this? The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of Burrow Farm, outside of Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived on scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow beneath his tractor. Police arrived, but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panic calls to federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communications staff. A team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item. It responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Miss Burrow only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is currently unknown. That tractor is out there, and it's a wild animal. Which is a weird thing to say, but I feel like amongst everything that I've encountered in here, it's very normal. Oh, there's so much. Oh! Space helmet! Certificate achievement for years of service to the Bureau. Who's this assigned to? The director signed it. There's no date. Certificate of recognition. With all the honors, rights, and privileges. It doesn't say who it's... in recognition of the successful completion of the requisites and of nomination of Federal Bureau of Control on the 12th of March by virtue of their... oh, so it's a recognition of the Bureau? What? I don't know. Give me this. Trench, official warning. Kirkland, I am growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen, holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment center exists for a reason. For containment, I assume. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken care of on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Trench, you egomaniac. I don't think you led as well as you would have hoped. Now, I don't know if Kirkland is good or bad, but... Shaded facet. But Trench is definitely, not a good man. Director Investigation. Oh, investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, blank was launched into the blank of Director Zachariah Trench. A recent change in blank witnessed Director Trench including aggressive blank when blank with other staff has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. We don't need to prove it because we know it happens. Notable blank between Director Trench and Dr. Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff. Although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter, witness accounts suggest their arguments center around the Dimensional Research Wing and the blank kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's blank as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigation has concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any blank, and that his fitness to lead is not in question. You sure about that? I think his ability to lead is definitely impaired, but he doesn't have to worry about that anymore. Underhill background. Dr. Raya and Underhill is a professor at the university. Oh, she's the fungal lady. Probably shouldn't refer to her as that, but she's a lady who's studying the fungus. Dr. Raya Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations or any record of breaching her NDAs since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector, and revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work on the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. So this is the document that's like, we requested to bring her in, we made sure that she's not a problem. She's kind of close to Darling, apparently, but otherwise, we need to bring her back to fix the mold problem. So this should work, right?
It's not working.
I need a battery.
Probably a loose power core somewhere.
Yeah, but where is it? Unless I can rip this one out. I have no idea what I just unplugged. But I did, in fact, unplug it.
Now that gate should open.
Oh, did that just turn off the light? No, those lights were off. What did that... What were you powering? Were you anything? Did you just exist? Like, that's why I didn't want to remove it. But apparently I can rip that one out. Document. Specimen escape assessment. Oh no. The purpose of internal investigation X0397 is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI1 that resulted in the deaths of, like, 6 agents, was it? An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the blank of blank, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive behavior? Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. The air filters were changed, and an hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice Blank entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. See interview 65F124. Given their connection to the same AWB case, it's likely that Mrs. Alice's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape, and to the blank investigation is ongoing. Alright, Miss Alice. What'd you do? Or not do? I don't know. What happened? Why are you connected? He showed up, things went bad. Oh, I gotta go back to the hotel, huh? Alright. Still no ability points. What's in here?
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
What tells you that, Jesse? Blessed Organization. Paracriminal profile the Blessed Organization, or Blessed Organization. This group individual has operated outside the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered items case. Oh, I remember that! As well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connection to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed Organization. It's because, I mean, they're probably not called Blessed anything, but they all share the same, like, bless, like, tag. So they're all related, it seems. Hello. Stop looking at me. Let's go! Oh, that's
Do we
different.
know each other?
Do we?
This feels familiar.
Ooh, do I have to open one of the other
can't
doors?
seem to- I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
Hello. Man, if I played Alan Wake earlier, I'd probably be super hyped. Okay.
Who are you? Who are you?
Why did it
Do I
rewind?
know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself.
Is he real? He keeps
Working
fading.
on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
Does he? Night Springs. Oh, hi, darling. What are you doing on TV?
Yippish.
Boy, do I have no idea what's going on.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Riding?
You found a way!
No. I don't. Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen him.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
I don't know what's happening at all. I may need to play Alan Wake sooner than I thought.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here?
Good question. So apparently that's where he is, but I can't enter that door.
Thomas Zane was with him.
And this is my
The
bureau
poet.
door.
No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
I don't know what that's in reference to. But it was funny how she presented it. Alright, no, those doors are open. Okay. Turn that off. Do we turn this off? What's happening? That noise wasn't there before. Now, I can't fight here, so I probably don't need to fear getting attacked. Jump scares are not out of the question, however. And that's sort of the problem. Ooh, what? That sounds like a success. Is the door open now? Because I heard the train. Did something open? No, it sounded like something opened, though. Do I have to turn off all the lights and let in the dark? Alright, well, I can't turn that back on. Yeah, those are all permanently off now. Oh, it did open. And the key is there. Oh, no. Was that the right key? I couldn't tell.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman.
The thing that had been Hartman. You could come up with a better name.
Everyone it could. Lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. A resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
So, let me... Oh, I got new materials. Let's go over that one again. Hartman's final act.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness.
It says darkness.
Became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied.
That was contained, not in the containment sector.
Killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector.
Yep.
The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming.
It's still here.
Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough.
The hiss.
A sound.
The hiss.
A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't.
Oh.
Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source.
Oh.
A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Did they fuse? Did we get a fusion dance of evils? The darkness and the hiss? Is that what we're saying here? That sounds dangerous. How do I fight that? Alright. Well, forward it is. The fire break has been broken. And the only way is to go across the... Oh, why has it gotta be an astral spike? Well, it's floating over there, so hopefully. If I just get over here real quick. Haha. That's blood. Oh, Did you get crushed beneath the firebreak door? Oh no. I was worried about that. I never asked the question, but there was definitely, what would happen if this came down? Would it stop? The answer is no. The answer is you're done. Where am I now? Ah, there. Down on the bottom. Oh good, it opened for me.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned.
Investigation sector.
Why did Wake want me to come here?
Is this about to get more horror game on me? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm already past October, but what is going on here? What is happening? Anything in here? One of these days, there'll be something in the toilet that's gonna freak me out. I'm gonna hate it.
That doesn't look like a house shift.
No, it's very different.
Do I even want to know?
I mean, we're gonna have to know, aren't we? I don't suppose that's gonna recede, is it? No. That's very different. It's duplicating and, like, vanishing. Dodge efficiency. Cool. It's only level 3, though. I guess I could have technically done this way earlier. Level 8. Well, I mean, I guess the highest was level 9 in the other DLC. So I don't know if this is more difficult or not. But everything dies in one shot, so this may actually be the easier DLC. Even though it came out after? We'll see. Nope, nope, you joined me. Ow, you shotgunned me? You joined me too. Alright, did I win? Not, because there's that guy. You guys take care of him. I'm gonna explore. What is
Of course,
this?
the hiss are already in here.
Confiscated motive. Alright, abandoned offices. I can go over here. Ooh, there's lore. Hartman arrest. Emil Hartman. Victim names Alan Wake. Tor Anderson. Odin Anderson. Oh! Oh, it's the old gods of Asgard. I looked into it. Oh! Alright, they appear in Alan Wake. I really should play that. Someone Lane. Oh no, Rudolph Lane. Wendy DeSole, and Thomas Emerson. And then Special Agent Remy Dennis. Charges, Code 4, kidnapping of altered individuals, sanctions against altered organizations, obstruction of Bureau investigation, breaching the Ash Act, 6 counts. Offender's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each, and the except the Anderson brothers, due to their senility, and Wake, possibly deceased. The old gods of Asgard are old. And, Wake is theoretically dead, possibly dead, even though he's, speaking to me, and typing away, and... Can I break through this? Yeah. There we go. Because I saw on the opposite side, and that painting was a little different, but I definitely looked like I could break through this. I wonder if I could just broken through the door, though, instead of the wall. But I mean, the wall broke away, so... Oh no! Oh! No, those are armored. You can't break through that way, but that room is in fact there, so... Breaking through the wall was the correct decision. But yeah, that's hidden there. And I was like, well, you can't, because these cabinets are in the way. Clearly, the wall is a much more breakable idea. There's lore there. Did I explore everything over here, though? Because there's this section up here.
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
A little bit. Energy boost. Yeah, that's no longer traversable. That's the end of that. Now I can go through and around. Anything in here? No. Foot gossip. Hello, my feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. This is a dead letter. Yep. That's out of sector. But also... What? I don't know what context that would make sense under. I don't want to know. What is that? Evil dark sludge.
This darkness is blocking the door.
Powerful light.
So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows. Light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah. So, the little nothing I know of Alan Wake is that, again, it does paranormal stuff, but it's mostly the darkness against the light. And you gotta do flashlight shenanigans to burn away the darkness. Or something. It seems that's the case here, too. We're fighting against the darkness. Oh my! Now, were you devoured? Or has it been that long? Oh, sweet mold. My favorite. Now, I can survive this, though. I wonder if I can check in with Ahti to get more mold missions, because I'm doing this one, apparently. Although they shouldn't spawn until I accept it, so... But at the same time, there seems to be mold in here. Is that all of it? Did I clean all the mold? I guess? I don't know if that would have done anything, but I guess I cleaned it all. This mold zone. Alright. I expected to get attacked. I'm glad I didn't, but I super expected it. Happened every time. Oh, am I in a tunnel now? Ventilation. It's dark. It's light. Oh, okay. Oh god, we're bringing up that again? Hartman, what are you doing? That confirms his corruption, though. Like, in addition to whatever else he's possessed by. Ooh, new astral construct. Hang on, back it up. New weapon form. Hang on. Surge. Surge fires adhesive munitions that detonate when manually triggered or if the timer expires. Ooh, is that like... Is that a sticky grenade launcher? I can construct it right now, might as well. Can I upgrade? I can't. I can't upgrade it yet. I need to collect more materials. But hang on a second. Oh, I don't have the money to do this now, do I? Or do I? Max it out. Never mind, I do. Not you. Get out of the way. Let's swap out Pierce then for Surge. And let me increase... Ooh, Blast Radius. Damage while low on health. Accuracy. Damage after kills. Ammo cost while levitating. Reload speed while shielded. Let's just go... Reload speed. Fire a single grenade and then detonate it. Ooh. Ah, place multiple grenades by aiming. And then stop aiming and detonate. Ooh. That's cool. Let's give that a shot then, shall we? That feels way better than charge already. Charge is weird. It's like... I think initially I was like, it's a grenade launcher. It's definitely more like a rocket launcher. But it's like a really quirky rocket launcher. I don't know if I like it. This, however, seems real neat. This seems real dark.
Thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden.
Wait, what? I need lights. So he became a third thing. He's not darkness and he's not hiss.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best. But mostly just...
I need lights.
Inclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation.
Is it?
I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed
You've gone
door.
crazy.
I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one in. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything.
You okay, Agent
They're
Fisher?
messing with me, whoever they are.
Super not okay.
Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck, cooperate. Okay.
Good luck.
There we go.
Interrogation complaint. Kirkland, so you put me on desk duty because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do? My job? Wanna know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, and I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension, see if that slows me down. Agent Hewitt. Did we capture some of those, blessed guys? Oh, he's still talking. Jeez, this is a long audio log.
The recording better work this time or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
It's all done, huh? Ah, this one's long. I'm just gonna move on. Black market. Also, I see requests on that board. A black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other associated ceremonial objects, as well as genuine altered and paranormal materials, was raided in blank Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranormal materials from the sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. There is a growing underground market for paranormal materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. These criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranormal powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. The motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. This is why we keep the secret, because normal people cannot handle it, and when they try and handle it without knowing, things blow up. Alright, what's going on here? Yeah, I got requests. Auntie. Oh, I don't have to go all the way to your room for that. Cool. Burn in the dark. Oops. Burn in the dark. Mold. Yeah, no, you don't want to breathe in mold. Oh, I cleared the mold in one zone already. Sweet. Anyway, Ati is rambling. Nurse plants. Oh, more plants!
Ah, more plants.
Even Jesse's like, oh, more plants!
Alright, let's go make some new friends.
Alright, well, where are these? Alright, oh, that's far away. I'm not there yet. Alright, but I found a bunch of the missions. Eliminate the darkness is in all of those sectors, which I'm not near. I should probably unlock all the places first. Eradicate the mold. Shine light on the plants. The plants are in darkness too. Ooh, those are behind me though. Oh, and there's one ahead of me. I mean, I can go back for that. Weapon reload on shield ability kills. Ooh! Ooh, that sounds useful. Incoming damage after seizing an enemy. Oh, and I get damage reduced when I try and after I steal somebody. See, those are useful powers. Why couldn't I get those earlier? Now I need more ability slots. It's not one thing. Alright, let me go back and brighten up these plants' day. Yeah? Ooh, there's a door here, though. Bright bathroom is bright. Oh, more audio logs. Someone was sitting in here.
Reminder, all employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours of claims cannot be claimed.
Alright, that was dumb.
Lives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, that was colossally stupid. I don't know why I didn't think I was in range for that. Or wasn't in range. I was absolutely in range for that. That hurt so much. Alright, wait, where's the operations corridor? Is this it? Is it these plants? Quick, let me go find a light. Light. Are you plants that need healing?
There you go. Doesn't that feel better?
Alright, is there another one of those around here? Operations corridor. Yeah, I guess it's this one. So can I take this light away? Okay, it seems I can. Just in case, you know? We don't need to take it away, but just so I know I have a light. Alright, so it looks like there's 3 or 4 plants that I gotta help out. I gotta see them first, though. Any in here? No? Any in the mold room? It'd be weird if they were growing in the mold room. Please get out of my way. There's no way there's anything growing in here, right? Where did this chunk of wall break off from? Did I do that? Is that me? Alright, is this still operations corridor? Well, I'm back in abandoned offices, which is really weird. But there should be plants here too, right? Here we go.
Welcome back to the land of the living, little buddy.
I just gotta put the light near it. It wasn't even pointing at it. Hey, I can recover health. Look at that. think that took him out. It didn't. Ow, 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 ow. Alright. Are we good now? I have plants to take care of. Well, I'm back to full health, so that works out for me. Okay, I think it's 3. So let me go find the other 2 plants in this zone, yeah? Well, abandoned offices goes back a good ways. Alright, I don't particularly care. That's the one I already got. Anybody over here? Any plants in the corners? No. No, just this weird zone. Got it. The bathrooms. Any plants in the bathrooms? Maybe? No? No. What about this other bathroom? Is there anything in there? Oh, hey, look. I didn't go in this bathroom before. You know, the fact that there hasn't even been a corpse in the bathroom is, like, equally terrifying. Where'd that light go? I lost it. Go find another light. This one. Not you, get out of the way. Not you, get out of the way. There we go. I wonder if I can take this all the way across to destroy the darkness that was in the way of that other door. I should probably check. Oh, well, I think I broke it! No! I broke the light. Can I take you off? I cannot. I accidentally threw the light. I didn't want to do that. I didn't even find where the plants are anyway. Oh. Gimme. Still okay. Alright, there are 3 plants back here, though. I just didn't find them. And now I'm gonna be stuck looking for these plants. That's how it always goes. Alright, was there one in here, maybe? Plant? No plant. Alright, let's try and do this part by part. Alright. Oh, come on! Can you leave me alone? Oh, no! Oh, I thought I left you in the other zone. Oh, man, I didn't want to find you guys here. That's the worst. Oh, man. That's the opposite of what I wanted. Oh, hi. You're still alive, aren't you? Out here. Where are you? Where's your distortion? Ooh, you're a laser one! Alright, I was gonna systematically explore, but then I get approached by a bunch of strong guys, which I did not want to deal with. So there's that one I fixed, and this is by the exit. So let me go around. Why is this shaking? What's going on? Alright. Outer quadrant. I'm seeing no plants out here? Straight inside the rooms? Anything in here? What is happening? Everything is shaking really weirdly. I'm not seeing any plants inside these rooms. I feel like everything is shaking way more than it was before. There's no plant up here, is there? No. Why is everything shaking? I came by here and then everything got weird. I picked up a chunk of dirt. It was even weirder. Alright, I'm back at the service tunnel, I guess? Was there one inside of here? Oh, there was. Oh. There we go. Fixed it. Alright, so there's one more plant here somewhere. One more plant. The question is where? And does this still count as the zone? Is there a plant in one of these corners? No plant up here? I don't suppose it's... Well, no, there should still be some in Operations Corridor anyway, because I have to look for 2 more plants in the zone. Also, I'm taking this with me to see if I can dispel the dark. If it'll let me. Alright, is there a plant back here? Man, this darkness is so hard to see in. Which, I mean, I'm sure it's meant to be. But still. Alright, yeah, this is the first one I found. Oh, I wonder, this says Operations Center, but it might still be part of the Operations Corridor. I don't suppose your plants that are revivable. That said, I can definitely take this over here and blast this door, right? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, because that room is not that far away. But, if anything, the Operations Corridor should be up here, which means there should be plants here. Yes? I'm looking for plants, but I need energy cores. Well, there's an energy core. No plant, though. Broke the windows for no reason. Also, this, like, lore to pick up. Eagle Limited Ceremony. Alright, something's happening, but... Train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Blank. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of the sabotage. Event response. The Bureau had been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, the response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. Man, we have now paracriminal terrorists. I mean, it makes sense, really, but at the same time, man, that's gonna be so hard to deal with because we can't deal with it inside the Bureau. And now we're stuck here until the hits are gone, so we can't deal with any of this. That's a problem. Also, that happened in 2015.